Hello everyone, and welcome back to another fabulous edition of Theater Talk at 3 o'clock. I've got another great guest with me, as always. Sir, introduce yourself and tell the people what you do.
So I'm Yuki Kuniyuki. I'm the new managing director for the San Angelo Performing Arts Center, and it is really my going on my second, almost third month in the job, and I'm really excited to be here.
Yeah, new face over there. Mm-hmm. So how's it going so far?
It's going pretty well. I think we have a great season lined up for this month and going on into 2022. And we're really excited about it.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's a lot to be excited about. So first of all, for those who may not be familiar with SAPAC, let's talk a little bit about it and the mission.
Well, so the mission of SAPAC is to bring the performing arts to the people of San Angelo. Yeah. And really, I think one of the things that we haven't really done a good job of is talking about how we're a nonprofit. And we were formed in 2005 as part of the Envision Coalition to update some of our facilities and establish a performing arts center here in San Angelo. In 2009, it became the San Angelo Performing Arts Coalition with 4 founding members, the Symphony, Ballet San Angelo, the Cultural Affairs Council, and the Angelo Civic Theater. And since then, we've evolved into what we are today. And, we are, like Elena Kent always says, a vessel for the performing arts. Yeah,
y'all have a lot going on. A lot of people involved in this little group.
We really run on like volunteers and a lot of contracted work to support the stage productions, because we don't really produce anything ourselves as the San Angelo Performing Arts Center or campus, whichever way you want to look at it. So we depend on volunteers to help out and some of the expert stagehands that we do to help support events like STOMP, which is coming in a week now.
Yes, I know. Yeah, and that's what we're going to talk about. But first, we're going to show the people a little snippet. Here we go.
You heard it was a hit. You heard it was a smash. A wonder. A phenomenon. An international sensation. But you haven't heard them.
Okay, so that looks fun. Looks like a lot of action, a lot going on.
It is a lot of action. And one of the great things about STOMP is the fact there's no dialogue. It's all about the music and the sound and the motion and how it all comes together. So it's really a show for everyone.
Yeah, I was about to say, so we've talked a little bit about it before, but there really is something for everyone in this show. I mean, music speaks to just everybody.
It does. And, we're really excited to have STOMP. It's their second time coming to San Angelo. The last time it was a huge success. We had a ton of folks come out for the show. And I do know that this coming weekend is going to be kind of busy with school getting started, but we would really like to see everyone in the theaters as we get started with the new season.
Exactly. So, okay, you mentioned that. Y'all have some deals, some family deals and some discounts for military folks. Let's talk about that for a little bit.
We do. So, there's some family packages for families of 4. It's 15% off at the $59 rate. So if you have a family of 4 and you want some of the seats closer to the stage, that's $200. For some of the seats further back at the $49 range, there's a 25% discount at $150.
Okay, so you can take your whole family out, that family for $150.
Hopefully. And we do have some other group discounts. So if you're a business and you want to have a group seating for this event, we can have 12 or more seats at 10% and 20 or more at 15% off. And there's a great senior discount at 20% off. And for the military folks at Goodfellow or retirees, it's also 15%.
That is amazing. So you can pretty much find a discount for everybody.
Yes.
Almost everyone. So if somebody's looking for those tickets and they want to talk a little bit more about it or get some more information, how do they do that?
The great way to do it is to go online or to contact the box office for the deals, especially if you're looking for a group rate. The box office staff are amazing and they will help cater to any of your needs.
That's fantastic. So, okay, we do have to address it. We're still kind of in the middle of an uptick with the COVID cases, but y'all are prepared.
We are. So for our patrons, it's recommended that you wear masks if you're not vaccinated or if you have immune compromised systems. For our volunteers, the same thing goes. We'll always have masks and hand sanitizer on station, and we're cleaning between every event that we host here. And for the backstage crew, since STOMP is going to be our first event that requires a huge backstage of up to 30 people, they've asked for people to be vaccinated or to have a COVID test 3 days prior to the event, just for them, because they're coming in from South Carolina. They'll leave us and go to Austin, Texas next weekend, and then turn around and go back to North Carolina. So they're touring, and so one of their main concerns, of course, is the health and safety of their performers.
Right. So just making sure everybody's safe, everybody's healthy, but no like seating or capacity.
Not at this time. Not at this time. We're working closely with every show that comes through. For example, we worked with San Angelo Broadway Academy in their production of Descendants to tape off every other row just for their own safety precautions, and we provided masks and hand sanitizer. So it's really us working closely with the people who present the shows in our theaters.
Definitely. Perfect. So everybody's going to be safe, happy, and healthy there.
That's the plan.
That's the plan. Okay. So let's talk a little bit more about STOMP, because you said they come from North Carolina.
Yeah, so they're a company out of New York.
Yeah.
Right. So this is part of their off-Broadway touring production, and they're really excited about getting this season started in the best way possible. So they're touring the country. Like I said, they'll be in Austin the week after that. We host them here in San Angelo, so I'm pretty proud of that fact that they're coming to us first.
Yes.
It's a great privilege to have that, and I think that's because we had a great experience before with them here.
Yeah, for sure. So definitely get your tickets. Go ahead and get them right now, because you don't want to miss this show. It's amazing. But we got to talk a little bit about some other stuff that y'all have coming up.
Yes.
Because there's a lot.
So, I know a lot of people often say that there's nothing to do in San Angelo, but this week we have Carvin Jones. He's an excellent blues guitarist here on Thursday, the 19th of August. So that'll be in our Brooks and Bates Theater, which is a little bit smaller venue where you can have that personalized music experience with him. And then we have Forever Young coming in on 19 September, and they're another off-Broadway production, bringing awesome music and dance and entertainment to our folks, our patrons.
That is awesome. So for people going to these shows, tell them a little bit about what they can expect, what the feel is.
So Forever Young, of course, is music, dance. It's a journey through the playlist of your childhood, you might say, and your youth. It's going to be it's a lot like what you'd experience in Broadway. And a lot of that's the goal. One of our goals is to bring those off-Broadway touring productions to San Angelo, so you don't have to pay for a ticket to go to New York and do it yourself.
Yeah, because that's a lot of traveling. You'd have to travel all the way to New York, get the tickets, get in there. Yeah, but they actually come to San Angelo.
Right, and we have South Pacific coming in April, Madagascar coming in May, and we have other performances as well. Simon and Garfunkel, Elena talked about that last time, and Yesterday and Today, which is a tribute to the Beatles. And for some of these events, we're also working with the San Angelo Independent School District to bring the students out to us to experience live performances in our spaces.
Yeah, that is fabulous. I'm sure, you just can't get enough of the reactions of the students when they see these productions and they see everything going on. It's just a great feel, I'm sure.
It is. And we love working with our local partners, like the Convention and Visitors Bureau is going to have a film festival next month. No, actually, that's in October. It's the Revolution Film Festival, and it's going to be a fun event. It's the second time I think they've had a film festival in our spaces, so we're looking forward to that as well. Yeah,
there's just so much going on. So, of course, y'all keep your website updated, and all the information's on there.
It is, yeah. So we try to keep it as up to date as possible. We also have these wonderful little magnet calendars.
Looky there.
So you can find one of these at the box office. We also published our new brochure, season brochure. It's on PDF form on our website. We also posted it on social media, and it should be in the mail as well.
Perfect. So there are some other ways to help out SAPAC, right? You can be VIPs or be.
So there's different ways. You could be a member. We always look for encore members. You can enter at different levels and receive different privileges when you come to see our shows, such as attending our VIP lounge or meeting the cast in person. And that also depends right now on COVID.
Yeah.
But you can also buy season tickets. When you get the season packages that are available now on our website, and calling the box office, you get the tickets at a discount. And you get to pick your tickets in advance, so that way you know what your seats will be before the show. We also have sponsorships available to businesses or individuals who want to sponsor a show that's coming in. In the past, we've had sponsors help support the school series that we have to bring the arts to the students of San Angelo. One of my goals, is really extending our ability to serve not just San Angelo, but the people of Concho Valley.
Right, yeah, and even beyond.
Yes, and we, as a nonprofit, we cannot succeed without the generosity and support of our members, our donors, and those who sponsor our shows. And we rely a lot on grants as well to make sure that we can make each season happen.
Yeah, and that I'm sure that goes back to y'all being a nonprofit and all that you do for the community.
Yes, and every year, especially now we really have a new staff in place. We're looking at ways to improve the service to our community. Like I said, expanding out through Concho Valley, not just San Angelo, and trying to reach more people across the different demographics and bring shows to them. I think Elena talked about Alma Mariachi coming in in October to celebrate the 20th anniversary. We're really excited about that.
Yeah, that is phenomenal. And there really is, if you just look at the upcoming season, excuse me, there's so much, just no matter what you like, you can find something for you.
Indeed, and so you'll see our season on the magnet and in the brochure, but we also have other shows that are not programmed that, folks at Abilene or out of Waco and Austin, they call us to see if we can host a touring show either within Texas or from outside of Texas. So we're really excited about those programs too, like bringing in country music and other styles of music to our venues.
Yeah, so you're definitely going to find something that you like and that you want to go see. So perfect. We were talking a little bit about everybody that makes this all possible. So the volunteers to the board members, if there's a lot of ways to get involved, right? Maybe if you just want to volunteer.
Yes. So we're really reshaping the volunteer program to track the hours better, because we want to be able to recognize the volunteers at the end of this season and every season. One of the ways we plan to do that is we just got certified to award the Presidential Volunteer Service Award. So at different levels and amounts of hours, we can award the bronze, silver, gold awards, which is really exciting for us because I think that will help our program grow.
That is fantastic. Kind of like your own Olympics.
Kind of. and we're also working on merch. So Elena and our creative team, they're working on creating some fun t-shirts to share with our loyal patrons and get people excited about being part of San Angelo Performing Arts Center. Yeah,
there's definitely a lot to be excited about. That is phenomenal. Well, thank you so much for coming on and talking to us. Do you have any final thoughts or messages you want to share?
Yeah, so without our sponsors and the friends of the theater, none of this would be possible without you guys, because we really depend on you to support us. So that's all I really have.
I don't even know what to say after that. You got so many tricks up your sleeve.
I do. Next time I'll have something more surprising to show, but
okay.
Each time I'm going to have something to razzle dazzle the folks out there in the community. And Elena and I are coming up with some good ideas.
I love the razzle dazzle. It is always welcome on this show, Theater Talk at 3 o'clock. So make sure y'all stay with us. Y'all keep tuning in, because I want to see what else you're going to bring. Well, you can't tell us.
Well, so, we like to be able to, bring it just like our shows do.
Yeah.
Because those actors are phenomenal, whether they're a touring production or a local group. The amount of hours that people put in to put on a show is truly exceptional. And we got such talent here.
Yes, clearly, he's sitting right there. So make sure y'all get involved. Y'all check out what SAPAC has to offer. That's all for right now, but hey, we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody.